Hello, hello, Catherine. Happy Wednesday, everyone. Oh my gosh, I am so excited. This is one of my newest business partners, Catherine, and we're just going to kind of chat about the business today. And I wanted to kind of tell a little bit of my background, you guys, for all my new friends, all my new followers, what it is that I currently do, why I got into this business, and just all the exciting things. So, a little bit about me, you guys. I am Coach Sarah. I am a leader of this incredible community. I am from a small town, born and raised. I am a boy mom to almost a 2-year old. Time flies when you're having fun. I found this business, you guys, almost 3 years ago. I saw a stranger post online, and I had been following her for about 3 months. And she made a post that said, "Love making five figures from the comfort of my home while being on a, field trip with my son." And I was like, hold up, if she can do that, I can do this too. So I immediately reached out to her, and I was like, "What is it that you do? I want all of the information." I had been Googling work from home jobs. I had been wanting to work from home, but I didn't know exactly what I wanted to do because I have the biggest servant heart and I had a hard work ethic, but I didn't really want to apply that to a 9 to 5 for the rest of my life. So I had been scrambling around talking to my husband, trying to feel like what aligned with me and him and our future. And as soon as I was presented with this opportunity, you guys, I said yes. I ran to my husband. I'm not even kidding you guys. He got home from work. I had already watched the webinar. And I told my husband, this is it. This is going to set us up for life. I'm going to be a multi-millionaire by 35 years old. This is going to be able to pass down massive generational wealth to my family. Like, this is it. So, my husband was like, "You're absolutely crazy." He was super skeptical about the online space. I presented him with the webinar. We got onto a call with my mentor again. And you guys, fast forward 3 years, it's been the best yes that I ever said yes to, the best decision that I ever made for myself, investing into myself, taking the risk, and going all in, you guys. I took messy action. I was willing to learn. I was willing to be coachable, and I was not going to give up. I'm not one of those that ever gives up in life, and I'm not a failure, right? Like, the only people that do fail in life are those that give up. So I've been able to be a fully present mom to my son, which has been absolutely incredible, you guys, not having to stress, transitioning into being a mom, worrying about maternity leave, all the things, you guys. I have been fully present in the moment, but I told myself that once I found this business, I refuse to have a kid with the mentality that I had when I was in the 9 to 5, stressed, anxious, just all of the things, you guys. There's no way that I would have the capacity at the end of the day to have energy left over for my kids. So, this business, you guys, has made me a fully present mom. I've scaled almost $500,000, and you guys, it's going to be a massive year. So, I am so excited to have Catherine on with me. So, Catherine, kind of tell us a little bit about yourself and why you said yes.
Yes, so I'm Catherine Berry. I recently just joined this team and it has been awesome. I'm only a week in, but it has been incredible. So I joined because a very similar thing. I have a 1-year-old little girl who I just hate the thought of missing out on things with and just not being able to provide her with the life that I want to give her, right? And so what I do for work currently is I am a X-ray and CT tech at a hospital and I work graveyards so that I can be more present with her. So I'm home with her during the day, but I do work at night, a couple nights a week. And it's worked for us, but it's hard. It's exhausting and I feel like I was like you. I was like, I just need something more. I need more financial freedom. I need more time freedom. I just needed something more in my life. And my neighbor has been doing this business for just under a year, and she is a very quiet and shy person, but I knew her, and it caught my attention when she started doing this because I was like, well, I mean, what's she doing? Like she's like, this is out of her comfort zone. Like I know because I knew her personally, right? And I knew that um well, and I guess I saw that she was having such success. And I was like, okay, what is this? So I messaged her. And this was probably like 8 months ago. And messaged her like, what are you doing? Like, what is this? And she sent me back a reply and I was like, I don't know. And I let fear win. I was like, nope, I'm too scared. I can't. This isn't for me. we were in the middle of building a house. I had a brand new baby at the time, and it was just too much right then on my plate. And so fast forward to about 2 weeks ago, we're moved into our house. My baby just turned one last week, and I still have just felt like something was missing. I felt like, well, now we have this big mortgage, we have a baby to care for, we want more kids, and I just was like, I need something new. I need something more to help provide the life that I want to live. We want to be able to travel. We need a new car. We need these things. We want these things in life. And we just knew that after talking to my husband, I was like, we need more. So Haley posted 2 weeks ago. I reached out to her again and was like, all right, you got me again. Like, I need more information. And anyways, we proceeded to communicate. She shared with me about this amazing opportunity. And after talking to my husband, we watched the class and same thing. We were like, yeah, this is an amazing opportunity. We need to take advantage. And
Gosh, I
I
love
hit the
that.
ground running. It's been an incredible week. I've learned so much. Just like you are an amazing leader and mentor. I have several that have helped me every step of the way, and that's been so awesome because you're just given the tools to succeed if you're willing to put in the work. And that's,
Absolutely.
I mean, it's very much dependent on you and your motivation and your mindset and your drive. But if you've got those things, everything else is given to you to succeed. And that's why I'm just so excited to continue my journey.
Yes.
So
Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. I love this so much. And you guys, did y'all hear how she said she was busy? She was busy when she first reached out about this business. She had just bought a new house. She was transitioning into being a mom. But guess what? She came back because she knows that she needs another way of extra income. She needs another way out, right? That is why she said yes to this business. Okay. We are ordinary people, moms that are just wanting to be fully present with their babies while also creating a legacy from their comfort of their home. When I first started this business, and I'm so glad that you said that, I was working, you guys, almost like 55 to 60 hours a week. I was an insurance agent. I'd worked in the ER for 6 years, the GI Center for two, and then I said, you know what? I at least just want to get home. I thought then that I would have that luxury of working on my own terms, but I was still tied down to that 9 to 5. But I was working, you guys, 55 to 60 hours a week, and I still fit this business into the nooks and crannies of my day because I knew that if I work my butt off for this business for 5 years, I'm going to be set up for a legacy, you guys, a legacy. I'm talking anywhere from $5,000 to $80,000 monthly for life. Like you guys, tell me what other business is going to pay that for you once you hit certain ranks in this business. No other business is going to pay you that. So, absolutely incredible. I'm so, so excited for Catherine. So, you said 2 weeks ago you reached back out to Haley. So, Catherine, let's talk about this. What was the icing on the cake? Why didn't you let fear take over that second time when you reached out? What was it for you?
I think just knowing I needed and wanted more and finally decided like, okay, it's on me. Nothing's gonna change. That was something that stood out was this quote I heard. Nothing changes if nothing changes.
Yep.
And I knew that if I wanted to change, I needed to change something. So I took action, I made the change, and
There you
I'm
go.
here. And
I
it's
love
been
that.
incredible.
I love that, you guys. And nothing does change if nothing changes. And that's what I told my husband. I was like, look, we can either get in more freaking debt. I'm going to still be miserable working a 9 to 5. My whole paycheck is going to go to daycare. If we even think about having kids, but I refused. I refused to have kids until I found something to where I could be comfortable financially to be able to raise my kid, right? And that's why I got proactive at the age of 28 years old to find something that would lead towards a legacy for me and my family. So I love that so much. And one other question for you, really quick, Catherine, kind of fill me in on some of your goals. We've talked about, you've got a new house, you're, a new mom. What are some of your goals that you're looking to do here within this business within the next 3 to 6 months?
First and foremost, I want to share this incredible opportunity and help other moms with the same goals as me to find this opportunity. And like you mentioned, we do have this new house, and that's a lot of money. And so the thought of being able to scale and have that kind of increase in my income was very motivating to help us pay on our house quicker, to save up for my daughter's future like college and we want more kids. And so just to, like you said, to build that legacy of having generational wealth. And so I think, yeah, for sure to not only share it, but to help in my own personal life, pay down on that house, buy a new car, and then be able to travel, just be able to live life and enjoy more. My husband is a big hunter. He wants to go on some of these like international trips, to see the world. And I want to go to different, like I'm a big baseball fan. I want to go to all the baseball stadiums in throughout the nation. And so we just have goals, we have dreams, and we felt like this was a perfect vehicle to get us to those.
I love that. And you guys, I love to travel as well. We have a camper, and I would not have been able to buy our dream toy hauler a few months ago, you guys, if it wasn't for this business. Okay. We bought our first fifth wheel, and then we decided here in the next couple of years we would level up and upgrade because we have a kid now. So we were like, we can't have Levi in this camper when he gets to like 3 to 4 years old. He's going to need his own little space, his own room to be able to nap, to sleep, all the things. So you guys, were able to buy our dream toy hauler a few months ago, and now we're able to travel the world. One of my biggest goals is to be able to get my husband out of the 9 to 5. He started his own business about 3 months ago, and I want to fully retire him from the 9 to 5 so we can just travel on our own terms and not have to ask anybody for time off, because you guys, life is short, and so many people are so used to the societal normalization of asking off of work, missing out on so much in life. And you guys, we're not put on this earth to work until we're 65 years old and retire and then die. Like that's not what we're put on this earth to do. So we're here to show you what there is more to life, you guys. There's so much more to life. If you're interested in what it is, or if you resonate with Catherine or I, please reach out to us. We'd be more than happy to share this information with you. And if you have about 35 minutes to spare, you guys, we have a business overview video that will go over everything that we do and break it down exactly for you and really dive into the legacy that we've been kind of talking about. So, Catherine, thank you so much for hopping on here with me today. I am so excited to work with you in the future. You're about to do some massive things here. Do you have anything else to say before we hop off, Catherine?
Oh, no, thank you. Thank you for sharing your experience. It's
Of
awesome
course.
to connect and hear other people's stories and just know that this business works, and to see it firsthand in you and your life is very inspiring. And so it gives me all the more motivation to go out and reach for my goals and,
Do the dang thing.
accomplish it. So
Yes.
do the dang thing. Yep.
Let's do it. All right. Well, Catherine, thank you so much for your time. You have a blessed day, girl. I'll talk to you
You as
later.
well. Thank you. We'll see ya.
Bye.
Bye.